family. I am Almedia Lee Exum, and welcome to my podcast. I want to say to each and every one of you, Happy Life Day. Every day that we are living is a day to be celebrated. So happy Life Day. Thank you again for your support and thank you for tuning in. I'm so excited about today's motivational message. I'm excited about all of them, but I like this whole idea. The motivational message of today is rise from the ashes. Yeah. And I love this whole concept because it's something I truly believe and I think is really relatable. So the motivational message of today is rise from the ashes. Rise from the ashes. It sounds like I'm about to start a poem. I need to write that into a poem, actually, y'all. Rise from the ashes. You hear me? Look, I may be too giddy today, and maybe some of you all may not be even in that mood, but this message will help you. And for those who know someone who needs this message, who may be feeling low, down, sad, send this to them, okay? Send this video to them. Trust me, they'll thank you later. If they have to skip past all of me being happy at first, just tell them to skip past like the first minute. Because I understand sometimes when you're super happy and someone's feeling really low, they can't even receive a message. But I'm just hoping that this is received to everyone who needs it, okay? So, like I said, the motivational message of today is rise from the ashes. The reason why this resonates with me is because, like I said, it's something I truly believe. It's something that I have applied in my personal life. I'm very visual, very much in my head a lot. I feel like I'm always playing movies in my head. And I always imagine when I've experienced things in my life that I have been like torn down and burnt down to ashes and I must rise again, you know? And so it made me think about a few different movies that I like, and the whole idea of rising from the ashes. So I thought about Harry Potter. I don't know if you all have ever seen Harry Potter. It's a really good franchise. It's by this great author called J.K. Rowling. And in the movie, it's a franchise. It's a series of movies, and one of the movies, it was Chamber of Secrets. I think that's when we were introduced to this bird that's a phoenix, and this is going to make sense. This is going to make sense. Listen to me. We were introduced to this bird that was a phoenix, and when the phoenix gets old, it dies, and when it dies, it catches fire and burns, and it becomes a pile of ash. And then from those ashes is born a baby phoenix. So the life cycle just repeats. It burns up, it blows up in flames and dies. And it's sad until you see the new baby bird emerging from those ashes. Are you following me? Are you following me, you all? So what does this have to do with motivation, Almedia? You may be asking me that. In life, we may have felt like we are a pile of ash. But just like in that book, which is also a movie, where we discover about the phoenix, we too can rise from the ashes. We can. You may be experiencing loss, pain, sickness, death, a loss of a loved one, a loss of a career, a loss of money, a loss of a house, a loss of a child, a loss of love, a loss of identity, to where you have crumpled and you feel like you are those pile of ashes. Today, I, Almedia Lee Exum, am encouraging you to rise from the ashes. I want to encourage everyone to start the process of rebirth. When we're that pile of ashes, we literally feel like we're nothing. We're burnt. We're all used up. We're not good enough. Life has taken its toll on us. We don't feel the same after we lost our mother or father, or we lost some people are losing animals. I got too passionate about that, but like, it's not too passionate because animals' lives matter, okay? But like, you may have lost your cat or dog or parrot or turtle, you know? People are losing loved ones. People are losing themselves now more than ever. And you may feel like you are a pile of ashes. But I say to you today, rise again. No matter how many times we burn into ashes, we can rise again. I've shared with you all some of my messages where I just felt like I just was not going to get out of my funk of like life, the bitterness and unfairness of life, losing parents, losing loved ones, different, like just being in different situations, my career not being how I envisioned it, my life not being how I envisioned it. I always dreamed of going to, and I shall go to the pyramids and of Giza. And I wanted to go. I've been wanting to go for a long time. And I told myself I'm going before I get to a certain age. And I've had my passport for a long time and I've traveled. I just haven't gone there. And so right before the pandemic started, I said, oh, I'm going no matter what. And then I just didn't get to go. I just started working on other things, working on building other things up. And I felt so bad about it, right? Well, this is all going to make sense. When the pandemic happened, I wanted to go again. And then I waited too long to buy the tickets. Because at first you could still travel out of the country. I waited too long to buy the tickets. I thought I was going to go for my birthday. And then I didn't go. And then when I found out they shut down the country, I felt so bad because that's been a dream of mine. And now that they're requiring all types of stuff to get in and out, like of different countries, especially like if you're going to the continent of Africa, I'm just like, oh my gosh, now when am I ever gonna go? Like, that sucks. That was a big disappointment. Now, I didn't feel like I was like low, but I felt terrible because that's always been a dream. And I'm sharing one of my dreams because I know some of you all may have had dreams that didn't work out. And it made you feel like a pile of ashes. Like there was no coming back from what you were in. Maybe you always wanted to be an athlete and it just didn't work out. Maybe your dream was to be an executive at a big company and it didn't work out the way you wanted to. Maybe you were injured or you had to take care of a loved one and your goals and dreams have shifted because of that. Or you had children and your goals and dreams have shifted because of that. I know a lot of people who have children and they tell me like how they wish they could do certain things. They can't because they have children. They wish they can go certain places. They wish they can just get up and go and travel, but they can't because they have children. They have to be responsible for them. Whatever the situation may be, know that you can rise from those ashes. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to be at these low moments in our life. It's not. It happens to everyone. Don't feel bad if you or someone you know is in this situation where they have become this pile of ashes. Life has not been kind to them. Maybe you're in a situation where you were married and your partner walked out on you. Your husband or wife left you for someone else or just had an affair or something. It's not fair. But you can rise from those ashes. Many times we get burned to the ground before we can rise from the ashes. Let me say that again. Many times you must get burned to the ground in order to rise from the ashes, even better than before. I want to encourage all of you all to rise from the ashes. I think that was in a Christopher Nolan film, The Dark Knight. I feel like that because I'm a big movie person. I'm an artist, so I love storytelling. And I think there was somewhere in there, I don't know if it was the one with Bane. You all have to see The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises, okay? Like, watch these movies. They're really good. But anyway, for those films, I think somewhere they said like he is risen from the ashes or something. I do believe that we all experience this, but oh, is it beautiful. It's so beautiful when we rise from those ashes. I'm believing that for you. No matter what your low moment is, what your pile of ashes is, what your circumstances and situations are, you, my friend, my family member from a distance, you can and will rise from those ashes. You understand me? You understand what I'm saying? So that is the motivational message of today. I hope it inspired you. I hope it motivated you. This is fruit from the tree of life. Eat on it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for your support. Remember to click that like and subscribe button. It helps out with the algorithm, and it helps more people see this video. Remember that you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and now on TikTok. I'm still working on the TikToks though. Remember that you are loved, you are valuable, and you matter. The gift of life is to be celebrated. The world loves you if you allow it to. And some of us don't like to believe that. But I declare that if you say it, the world, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, loves you. You put that in your mind, you tell yourself that every day, you will start to realize that all of your wants and needs are being taken care of. Also, if you want to support the channel, go to my Happy Life Day merch link. It's in the bio, and buy you a Happy Life Day shirt or a phone case or a wallet or a fanny pack or male hoodies, female hoodies, whatever you like. Celebrate this gift called life. Every day that we are living is a day to be celebrated. You are loved. You matter. You are valuable. And know, if you believe it, all of your wants and needs will be taken care of. Remember to have a happy life day.